What's up, everyone? Don't mind the wind. Welcome back to the Crafty Crow Show. So what are we doing today? As you can see, we're with Man's Adventures. Hopefully you can see.
Hey guys.
It is February camping time. So we've got a little bit of groceries, some fresh stuff for tonight. It's going to be a windy day today. I think they're calling for 25, 35 mile an hour winds. And it's almost going to be 60 degrees today, and then start dropping colder on us as the days go on. But this is a 3-day, 2-night adventure. I'm going to have some other guys come up with us, hopefully, and share the campsite with us. But welcome to the annual February camp with the Crafty Crow and Man's Adventures. So let's get the pack on. Let's get out through there, and I won't bore you with a whole bunch of stuff, but let's go have some fun this weekend, chill out and relax. You guys can come with us. Come on, let's go. As you can see, we've got the pack all packed out from last week. Pretty much everything that I showed you is what we've got packed. And that's it. So let's get this stuff on. Let's get to hoofing it out there and start getting camp set up. I've got to figure out a way to lighten this thing, or a better pack. I've got my eye on one. It's just out of stock right now. So I still look like a can of biscuits busting open. And then there you got Jason trying to get his lined out.
Been a while.
Whew. I think we're ready to head out, so let's head out and I'll show you a little bit of this nice little trail going out through there.
If I could just hack off this, that'd be fine. It's a balance thing. Oh.
Watching Jason do his explanation on campsite movable. So we've scouted around what we decided to do. We're going down over the hill from where we were last year. It's kind of to block the wind and stuff, and plus I found the perfect rock, and some of you might not understand what a perfect rock is, but man, you just get that feeling about rock sometimes. It's a perfect setting rock.
That's just a stupid boulder.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. A rock. A rock.
And Jason's found a perfect log to set on. So we'll show you that when we get down here. But instead of being up here where we were last year, we're going to go on over the hill a little bit and set up our stuff down there right next to the water. And there's the setting rock, and there's the setting stump. So I think Jason's going to set up right in there, and I'm going to get right off the back side of this rock right here, kind of where my shadow is. Here's our view. Boat docks back that way, and we'll come around. The lake's actually a little higher than it was last year too, so that's nice. We've had a little bit of rain last week, so. And then back through there is where the tunnel is. So there's our view. Oh, and let me get you a look at this mountain back here. Okay, come around, you can see the tunnel right there. That goes up to the old lake like I've told you, but Stone Mountain, this is the mountains back there in the background is the border between Kentucky and Virginia. And I don't know if I can zoom in good enough, but right back in there is cool looking outcropping, and I hope you can see it good enough because I wanted to show you that. It's Owen. Owen is the man that gave me this GoPro, so I'm still super appreciative, and he's come out to camp with us. So there's where he's going to set up all of his gear. Now back to your regular scheduled program of showing you how I'm setting my shelter up.
That's my old shelter.
I thought that was his firewood.
Go check my video. You'll see what I said about him and firewood a minute ago.
Baby's first plow point. First time I've ever done one, so it needs some tweaking, and I'll get to doing that. But I don't think it's too bad for the first freestanding plow point I ever tried. Already liking this tarp with all the tie-out points. I'm gonna put it through its paces and maybe give you a review on it later on after I use it some, but so far it's been worth the penny. Windy. I have an update already on the Gold Armor tarp. Let me show you something. You can see that right there. That is the corner tie-out I had on the tarp. I was laying, enjoying my nice plow point, just chilling for a minute, and there used to be a tarp over that, but now it's all laying here. And I heard a rip. The entire seam ripped out.
That's first use, isn't it?
Straight out of the box. So I'm thinking I wasted some money on this one, and they're probably not going to get a good review. Well, it's you know, the winds are gusty, but come on now.
You shouldn't have done that at all.
Let's figure something else out. Oh, there's what Jason's got going though. That should have been what I done, I guess. We'll have to come up to plan B. So this is what we come up with. The wind has blown this over 2 or 3, was it 2 or 3 more times? Yeah, listen. 2 or 3 more times. It's a rendition I got of it. It sucks, and I hate it. and I about took my knife and cut the tarp in half already. So we'll see how bad this is tonight and maybe figure out something tomorrow. But as you can see, it's starting to get late. Yeah, buddy. Let's get some supper cooked and try to finally relax on this freaking trip. I'll be honest with you, and I hope you can hear from the wind, which it's finally died down, it seems like a little bit. I am so disheartened and frustrated right now. It's not even funny. I'm here in camp by myself for a little while. Owen and Jason went to get water. So I'm just taking the time to talk to you all while they're gone. Started out optimistic. Man, when that shelter blew off, I had that plow point, I thought I see it, and the tarp failed, and my world went upside down from there. I'm just frustrated. And I'm telling you this because I know a lot of yous get this way about different things. Something don't go your way, and you try 2 or 3 times like I did on that shelter to get it working, and it don't work. I'm frustrated right now, but I know that I wanted to be on this trip, and that was an experiment. I've never done, a tarp shelter, and I learned some things with it, and that's important. So honestly, probably not going to film much more this evening. I'm going to sit out here with it peaceful, collect my thoughts, calm myself down, because I've got way too frustrated. Them two's having a good time, and I'm sitting over here being negative Nancy, and I don't want to ruin their trip. And I don't want to ruin my trip. We planned this for a few weeks, and it is what it is. I need to, as Owen always says, build a bridge and get over it. And I will. But, no matter what life throws at you, even if you keep trying to keep failing, there is a way to make it work. And sometimes you just need to step back and take a chill pill, relax, collect your thoughts, and then get back at it. So, perseverance. Oh goodness. Okay, that's frustrating, but I've been watching the sun go down. I kind of went on a walk. I went and got water for my bag to filter out of a creek instead of the lake, 'cause the lake's kind of murky. We're afraid of clogging up our filters too bad. It's quiet. The wind's died down. It's peaceful. I mean, you can hear it's peaceful. You can't get that at home. You can't get that anywhere else. Out in nature's the only place. So I know I'm rambling. I just wanted to sit here and talk with you for a minute, and I've got a habit of doing that. I've done that last year with Papa. I done that little extra thing while we was camping and had a reflection on him. It's a good time to reflect out here. Anyway, I'm sitting on my rock. I'm out in the woods. Got good friends with me. We're gonna get to cooking supper, I'm sure, when they get back. It's gonna turn around. I know one thing. I miss my hammock. Yeah. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. I didn't sound convincing at first, did I? Whew, tomorrow's gotta be a better day, boys and girls. Right after I shot that last clip, I got up, was walking around to turn the camera off. I heard a thud on the ground. Guess what happened? Now I had Chicago screws for this drop sheath on this belt knife, and I lost the screw. The last trip we took out here is when that sheath broke. Keeps getting better. I just wanted to share that with you. Shoo, when it rains, it pours. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm back home, and this is a few days after the video. The thing is going to run really, really long for one continuous video, so I decided let's cut it right here, and we'll pick up on it next week. So as you can tell, really frustrated. I got really deflated with that tarp. I do want to tell you, since I've been home, I've got in touch with Gold Armor about the tarp, sent them pictures, told them what happened. They said that that wind shouldn't have been enough to cause that kind of failure on the tarp, and they're not really sure what happened. You know, I'm sure some of it was probably my fault, but they have agreed to replace the tarp free of charge to me. They're going to send me a new one out to replace it. So I don't know what I've said in the future clips on the tarp, and you know, of course I was frustrated, but their customer service has been great. So let's not knock the tarp. It's an American company. They're out of San Francisco. I'm going to give them another try, and like I said, their customer service has been awesome, so that's a big plus for them. So still optimistic about the tarp, even though that one failed on me. It still worked. I mean, it performed the way it's supposed to, even though that one seam was broke. So we're going to give them another chance. We're not going to get all out of whack about it. Not going to get all whack about it. So anyway, I will cut it here. Hopefully you'll come back next week, see the part 2, and join us for the rest of the camping trip. You'll have to see if I threw my hands up and walked out of there, or if we stayed for the whole weekend and had some fun. I was definitely ready, though, to head to the house, I can tell you that. So until next week, thank you all for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the camping trip, and I hope you'll be with us next week to finish out the trip and see what happened. So thanks, guys. As always, love one another as good Lord tells you. We'll see you all in the next video.